Deep underground lie the mysteries of the city. Vilnius archaeologists work each year to unravel its secrets. The written word came late in history, so it's the archaeologists who piece together data about our ancestors, their households, and their religious beliefs. From the deepest deposits of Vilnius come discoveries that add new pages to the history of the city. The National Museum of Lithuania exhibits a rich collection from all of Lithuania. Amber amulets, findings reminiscent of the Stone Age, and clay bowls. Also, there's an array of the fanciest metal ornaments and intricate jewelry. The treasure chests of the first Lithuanian money, rings, bracelets, and folk arts all testify about the mastery, the talents of our ancestors. A vital legacy to the culture of Lithuania, as well as the rest of the world, is the Vilnius Old Town, the largest in Central and Eastern Europe, part of the UNESCO World Heritage List. Vilnius holds a respected position amid the largest European cities since the late 16th century. Vilnius is a colorful, one-of-a-kind city, comforting to local residents and visitors alike. Every corner, every building, every cobblestone contains its own history, maybe centuries old, maybe a tradition of today. Once palaces of the nobility, today these buildings house museums and exhibition halls. The Vilnius Picture Gallery, part of the Lithuanian Art Museum, exhibits the evolution of fine arts in Lithuania from the 16th to 20th centuries. City residents and visitors can learn the important aspects of our country's history by viewing an exhibition of archaeological relics from the ruler's palace and the valuable collection of treasures at Vilnius Cathedral. Including the painting of our Saint Casimir. Who is the patron saint of Lithuania. Vilnius, it's a crossroad between the East and West. Communities of different religions and cultures lived here together since olden times, creating a unique city, one with a distinctive beauty. Magnificent churches and monasteries, synagogues, and mosques grace the panorama of the capital, a vast variety of architectural styles, which has attracted artists for centuries. St. Anne's Church, a pearl of Old Town, is a graceful late Gothic masterpiece and a joy to behold. The wait for Easter begins with Palm Sunday and all its respective traditions. Special branches called verbos are also made. They're tied onto a long or short wooden stem and then intertwined into a bouquet of varicolored dried flowers and grasses. The Gates of Dawn were built in the 16th century for the defense of the city. Today, it's a shrine that attracts masses of pilgrims and tourists. Long reputed to make miracles, this picture of the Madonna is virtually sacred to Christians. Pope John Paul II himself blessed the crowns on this painting of the Mother of Mercy. The labyrinth of Vilnius Old Town streets fascinates and awes passers-by with the unexpected. Its sidewalks reveal an ever-changing architecture at every twist and turn, disclosing the uniqueness of the city. Vilnius of the 17th and 18th centuries has today become most enticing, the northernmost Baroque city in Europe. Everyone loves a stroll through the beauty and charm of Old Town Vilnius. One of the oldest universities in Eastern Europe, this is Vilnius University. Established by a Jesuit monastery, the history of Vilnius University dates back to 1579. By the mid-17th century, the university reached its peak in academic endeavors. Studies by its professors in the humanities, logic, rhetoric, poetry, and literary theory contributed to the academic thought of Europe during that time. In 1773, the Education Commission was established, a national institution. It was the first ministry of education in Europe. Today, the university continues to produce work of importance to Lithuania, Europe, and the rest of the world. New ideas are born every day in the old and new reading rooms. Studies in mathematics and astronomy continue to stimulate academic thought that matures in the classrooms of today. Major national events are held at the Seimas Parliamentary Building of the Republic of Lithuania. Joining with the other countries of the European Union was a milestone in the history of Lithuania. Equally important was the joining of NATO. The NATO flag was raised on the occasion of Lithuania's historic accession. Vilnius hosts important meetings and conferences of international organizations, which meet for discussions in the capital. Not only are there ample conference facilities, but there are also terrific restaurants serving international cuisine. Vilnius of today is a city with an intensive nightlife. There are many choices of clubs, even casinos, and of course, discotheques. The face of Lithuania's capital changes every day. Glass and metal structures are rapidly growing skywards. This new and modern European center of Vilnius is forming at the right bank of the river Neris. 16,000 years ago, melting glaciers left a scenic hilly landscape in Lithuania, etched with rivers and streams and shimmering pools of lakes. Nature in many areas has remained virtually unchanged for 1,000 years. Flowing past shady pines and dense forests, waters twist in graceful curves into the mightiest rivers of Lithuania, the Nemunas and Neris. The allure of our many bodies of water tempts visitors. There are many opportunities to enjoy the pristine waters. Just one example is simply rowing a boat with your friend. Plus, there are always plenty of fish. A tour of sightseeing can bring unforeseen adventures and great relaxation, plus knowledge about so many new things. For example, here's an old water mill, where once mighty grindstones ground flour. Its attraction is the unforgettable magic of water. Here, any weariness washes away. The energy of body and spirit returns.